everybody. My name is Joan. I'm part of Emergence Church, and I go to the Glen Rock campus as well as the Totowa campus. Yes, I double dip on Sundays. And I am part of Redemption and Recovery that meets on Tuesday night. I'm part of the core team. And just thinking about those different places that I see people at, that I know that you might be watching, it really brings me joy I can see your faces, and just knowing that we're connecting in this way at this time. I do miss you. I miss your smiling faces, and I am blessed that we do truly have a church family. The scripture that I want to talk about today, or just bring up today, is Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Right now, it seems like it's easier said than done with everything that we're going through. But I just wanted to share a little bit about my story. Some of you know, if you've been to Redemption and Recovery, and some of you that are at Emergence also know, about 2017, I was a big change in my life. It was very, very hard. I lost quite a bit. I lost my husband. I lost our restaurant business. I lost our house. We lost lots of money. There were a lot of changes, but there was a lot of loss of the family unit. And I had no job and no place to live. So that was a very, very dark time for me. I remember going to a counselor, or my counselor, and talking to him about everything that was being taken away. There's nothing left except for God. And I think as soon as I said those words, I realized, yeah, I do have something that's solid. I do have something that I can hold on to, and that is God. I didn't know how anything else was going to work out, but I knew that I had God. I knew that my help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. No, I shouldn't say that. I didn't know it at the time. I started to learn it. As I put scriptures around the house, I was like typing them out and putting them all over the house before we sold it, and my son thought I was nuts. And I needed to have those scriptures wash over me. I needed to repeat them day after day, knowing that my strength comes from the Lord, and knowing the truth instead of living in fear and anxiety about what's going to happen. And I just was devastated, like, how did this happen? And I know I feel like right now this is a time where I'm also going through, like, what is happening and why is this happening? Will I have a job? Will I have a place to stay? But again, I want to be reminded that I needed to focus on the Lord. I need to focus on Scripture. One of the other things that we do at Redemption and Recovery is that we encourage people to take off their masks and be vulnerable with people that you feel safe with. And this might be a time to do that, where instead of holding it all in and being in denial that we're scared, talk to somebody about what you're struggling with, what you're scared about. And God gave us emotions and feelings, and that's another thing that I've learned over the years. It's okay. It's okay for me to cry. I cry every day. And some people who know me know that I do. I cry every day. But I don't stay there. I definitely give it to the Lord. Talk to him about what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, and ask him to help me through it. The other thing is community is so important to me. Knowing that I have people that I can go to, that I can talk to. That was hard for me in the beginning. That was something I had to learn over the years, that I needed to reach out to people, whether that's in my open share group, whether that's in your community group, step study group, people that you can trust. Reach out to them. When people started to reach out to me, I felt isolated, so to have somebody call me or to text me, say they're thinking about me, it brought me to tears, knowing that somebody cared. And I think that right now we need that. Whether you have a house full of kids or you're home alone, we need people, we need each other. And that's why I feel God's put us together, is to be there for each other in this time of being so uncertain what's going to happen tomorrow. So I'm blessed, again, to be able to come to you and just encourage you. We need each other, to encourage each other, to love one another, to comfort one another. We do need each other. So I encourage you to reach out to a couple of people this week. Text, call them, see how they're doing. I love you guys. I miss you so much. Can't wait to see you face to face again.